Great day, beautiful souls. I truly pray that all is well with you at this time. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being a part of the family. So, as always, I have already been connecting with Spirit, meditating on the energy, and the direction that Spirit is sending me in today is to focus in on your career, your life purpose, your life mission. So, we're going to tap right into that. I am definitely picking up on some energy. Before I even get into the cause, I'm picking up on some energy of like stagnancy. And so, there's this energy here to where for some of you guys, you may already be like in a certain position, or you may already be at a certain job, but it's like it's not doing it for you anymore. It's like you're just so tired of it. You're just drained and depleted when you leave this job. It's like you I don't know, it's this energy to where it's like before you even get there is you're already just kind of like, why do I have to go here, and even when you're there, it doesn't change. It's this energy towards like, okay, I can't wait till I get off. And so I feel like Spirit is really trying to send you in a different direction. They're wanting you to be more attentive, because remember, our body is like our GPS. It tells us, it informs us of certain things, and if there's something in you that is just off, then that could definitely be signifying to you that you may not be exactly where it is that you're supposed to be. And so there's a need, because I'm picking up on the energy of finances. I feel like for some of you, maybe it's because of financially wise, you don't feel like you can make this move. But as I was shuffling, I did see the death card. So there's definitely a need to end something, because the death card represents endings. And after something ends, it creates room for something beautiful to be able to begin. And so there's definitely, and then I saw the Four of Cups. And so that's giving me that energy of like stagnancies, missed opportunities, delays. And so for a lot of you guys, there's definitely a need to kind of, trust that inner guidance, trust your inner being, and go in the direction, and trust that when you make those steps, that Spirit will definitely be able to guide you. They're going to be there to guide you and support you and provide you with everything that you need in order to be successful in that, on that path. And I'm telling you that from experience, you guys. I'm telling you, you have to just trust the process, fully surrender and trust the process. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and tap right into the messages from the cards. Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective today in regards to career, their life purpose, and their life mission? What messages, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, Spirit? What messages? Yeah, Spirit said you done said it. No, there go two of those cards. So even with the two coming out, I feel like there's a need to balance certain things here. There is this need, energy of being able to balance, because I have the Three of Cups, and then I have the Six of Wands here. And so with the Three of Cups definitely represents like, working together, collaborating with certain individuals. And then it's highlighted with the Mercury card. So it's like communication. So maybe you need to communicate certain things, really communicate like how you feel about certain things. And then I have the Six of Wands, but it came out in reverse here. And so the Six of Wands represents like victory, success, triumph, having an upper hand over something, being able to celebrate, being put in the spotlight or something. But this is in reverse. And so with this coming out in reverse, I literally, as I just read it out loud and literally just picked up on the energy, I picked up on it. It's like maybe when you're in a crowd, or when you're in a crowd, like you're afraid to stand out. And so it's this energy to where it's like, because yeah, with threes, you know how to say threes, and that literally was just 333 on the timer. Creativity, being who you are, trusting in who you are, mind, body, and soul. And so there's this energy to where you're very, very creative. You're a very creative being, but I feel like you dim your light. You dim your light because you don't know how others around you are going to perceive it. So I've heard know it all. So maybe you feel like that people are gonna look at you from an energy of like, oh, they think they know it all, And if that's the case, oh well, maybe you do, know a lot. Because I feel like we always can constantly learn. But it's this energy to where Spirit is saying, you know a lot. You have a lot of wisdom. You're a very, very resourceful, creative person. So don't allow the energy of others to intimidate you. Even if there are others around you, it's like they could be speaking up, but I feel like there's this heavy energy coming through to where I feel like my collective, you're not speaking up here. You're wanting to speak up about something, but it's like maybe you're afraid that you won't be heard. And I tell people all the time, we cannot operate off of the energy of fear. Fear keeps us stuck. Fear keeps us stagnated. Fear brings about the energy of procrastination. And so you want to switch it. You want to infuse that fear with the energy of love. Even if you are afraid, say affirmations. I trust in my abilities. I'm a powerful speaker. I speak up for what it is that I want. I speak my truth. Say these things, affirm these things over your life so that you can definitely get going. Because it's like, I feel like I just heard gifts being wasted, and I don't even speak that way. And so I don't, it's like I'm talking to a lot of gifted creative beings at this time. And so Spirit is saying they're really wanting you to surrender. They're wanting you to not dim your light, but be who you are, because you being who you are can encourage the next person to be who they are. Because no matter what, if regardless if you don't see it that way, people are always paying attention. And so whether they would want to say it or not, whether they pay attention, they want to talk negative about it, so what? They paying attention. And so Spirit is saying that with all of the wisdom and knowledge that you have the ability to plant seeds. And so I feel like you got this. I literally see this image of a person, and they holding on to this big old bag of seeds. And I'm using like a metaphor. And so them seeds is all of that knowledge and wisdom and gift that you have to share to the world. But you holding on to it, and it's kind of tucked over here on the side, and you just focused on you listening to what everybody else got to say, when really what you holding in your bag is golden. And so Spirit is saying it is time for you to plant those seeds. They're never going to grow if you don't plant them. And so he's saying all he needs you to do is plant them, because I feel like a lot of you guys are really worried, you know what I'm saying, worried about a lot of other things. So you're so focused on the future, and it's good to plan for the future, but you don't want to be too focused or fixated on it, because then it causes you not to be able to take action in your current state of being in the present moment. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages, y'all? Because look at this, even at the bottom of that, I literally have the 9 of Wands, and it's in reverse here. So I feel like Wands represents things being, things that you're planning to passionate about. And even as you can see this in the upright, as you can see all of those stems sticking up, wands, that means that it had to start from something. Before it began to grow and sprout, it started from something. And what did it start from? A seed. And that's exactly the energy that I was picking up on. But it's this energy to where it's in reverse, refusing to compromise, or refusing to see certain things, refusing to literally plant your seeds, plant the things that you're passionate about, plant those things that you know will bring some type of positive energy or peace to someone. And so maybe it could even just be that, like when there's a lot of talking and things going on, maybe like you will just kind of stay quiet, when really you is the one that should be speaking, because you hold the knowledge that these individuals are seeking. And so it's this energy to where Spirit is saying that sometimes the truth hurts. And so maybe because you feel like when you speak in this truth, people may not agree with it, and that's okay. They may not agree with, but I'm telling you, they may not verbally agree with it, but I'm telling you, if it's something that they're meant to hear, and it's something that you're meant to say, then you're planting a seed inside of them. So regardless if they pick up on it at that time, eventually it'll grow in the right perfect timing. So Spirit is saying, speak up, speak your truth. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages? Any other messages from the tarot deck at this time, Spirit? Any other messages? Yeah, a lot of wands. So this is something that you're very, very passionate about. And I told you guys, I saw this as I was meditating before I started the reading. The 4 of Cups. It's like a missed opportunity, refusing to accept something about yourself. And so it's like, that you're gifted. That you are very, very gifted, especially when it comes to speaking. We are, there's a lot of different type of healers. And so I feel like for the person I'm speaking to, it's through your words, it's what you say. And so that's why Spirit is needing you to get moving. They're needing you to really start to take action here and stop doubting your ability, stop doubting your gifts, because you have the ability to heal others through your words, through the things that you speak and the things that you say. And so it's like, stop holding back. Look at this. Come on now, Spirit. We literally got the 2 of Wands in reverse. And so I'm telling you, all of these wands, it's like afraid to take movement, afraid to take action. That's Mars energy, afraid to move forward. And that's exactly what the 2 of Wands represents. Fear of change here. It's like you're afraid of change. And with all these wands, it's a fire. And that's because it's going to require you to shift from a certain type of way of being into this new way of being. And so I feel like this new way of being resonates more with the things that you are passionate about, because I feel like this has always been you. This is this type of energy don't just happen overnight. This has always been who you are. But I feel like at times, like you just kind of, I don't know, like you kind of just stay in the background there, But I'm telling you, Spirit is guiding you through a powerful awakening, because they're trying to take you on a new direction here. They're trying to get you to fully tap into your power, awakening, coming out. I'm telling you, powerful energy. A lot of you guys could be seeing 1111. And so if you feel like things that's kind of just falling apart, remember, if certain things fall apart, it got to go back together. Because before something beautiful can be built, especially if it's not built on a solid foundation, it has to fall apart. It has to be torn down so that it can be built up the proper type of way. And so for a lot of you, you could feel like certain things in your life is just falling apart. And so Spirit needs you to understand that nothing happens to you, but everything happens for you. But you have to be able to perceive it and shift your mindset to be be able to perceive it in that way and to really be able to go with the flow of change, and instead of being resistant to it. And so I'm telling you, even with this water represents flow here. And so it's like this energy, to where it's like, even with the person being pregnant, it's like you are birthing something. You have this beautiful idea inside of you to where it's time for something to be birthed here. Even with the dolphins represents joy, just happiness, just blissful. And so I feel like it's this energy to where you really bring a lot of that into the lives of the people that you are connected with. And you may just say, like, I don't know how, but it's just from your energy, it's from your presence, it's from you literally just speaking up. So I'm definitely speaking to a very, very powerful being, to where spirit is really trying to awaken you to your power, to your self-worth. Yeah, because even storm at the bottom of the deck, and it's in reverse, because if you could feel like it's a storm, you could feel like everything is happening, but within that you're going to remain. In this storm, you are still powerful. In that storm, you are still protected. In that storm, you are still guided. And so spirit is just saying, it's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. And you are powerful enough to be able to overcome any challenges that is sent your way here. Thank you, spirit, because the challenge is to be able to remove the mask and truly be who you are, because we have mask in reverse. And so it's this energy to where I'm telling you, because for a lot of you, you have already recognized this. But for some of you, you have not really recognized what it is that this awakening is trying to show you. And so for those of you that are not fully aware of what the awakening is trying to show you, is that they're needing you to come up out of this false perception. They're needing you to remove this mask, this false way of being, and literally embody who you are. I'm talking about from every possible angle, mind, body, and soul. They need you to embody who you are. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages? Any other messages? Any other messages from the African Goddess deck? Yeah, look at this. Brazen. That's who you are. You have so much to offer, so much to give to the world. You see this fruit of basket on her head? I told you, that's that energy I was picking up on when I said I saw a bag of seeds. This is you. You are very harvest. You are very bountiful, and so very resourceful. And so Spirit is saying that they want you to operate in this brazen energy. Be brave, be bold, and be brazen, and be confident in who you are, and move forward with confidence. So they need you to break free from a scarcity mentality, because I just heard that come through very strongly. A lot of you are allowing the energy or that fear around not having enough, and that's what's been keeping you stuck and moving forward. And Spirit is saying that's a scarcity mentality, so they need you to release it. Thank you, Spirit. Any other messages? Any other messages that would like to come through at this time? Ooh, that flew out. Well, Storm wanted to come through and say, yeah, I'm coming through. And so even with this card, I love this card, because especially how the imagery of the woman in the card, everything around her, yes, you know what I'm saying? But it's like nothing is touching her. So even with those rings, it's like rings of protection, to where you are protected. Everything in your world could seem like it's chaotic, could seem like it's falling apart. But at the end of the day, it's about an internal peace. It's about just the inner knowing. And it's like you have that inner knowing. And so Spirit is saying, don't just know it, but they want you to fully operate in that energy. Allow that energy to consume your entire being, because I'm telling you, the storm is not going to last forever. This is a test. And so Spirit is that energy to where Spirit is saying, like, okay, you do such a wonderful job, even when you have things, of acknowledging me, of knowing that, we co-created this together. But what happens if I take it away? Do you still trust in me? Do you still surrender and trust that I am still guiding you through the storms when things may not be going as smooth? And Spirit wants your answer to always be yes. And so I'm telling you, this is just confirmation, comfort, and clarity that someone needed, because I can feel this energy to where someone is going through something. Things are shifting in your life, in your reality. And I'm here to let you know that it is for a reason, especially if you guys are seeing that 1111. You're going through a powerful awakening. Thank you, Spirit. Look at this. Live out loud, and it's in reverse. And then what came out was speak up. And as I told you, that was the energy I picked up from the tarot cards. There's a need to speak up and be who you are. You have a very, very powerful healing voice. You could be a public speaker. Maybe Spirit is guiding you to be a public speaker here, or speak on some type of platform, whatever way that resonates for you. But the energy is to live out loud. That's where the blockage is, because it's coming out in reverse. There's a need to live out loud, and you speaking your truth would naturally help you to begin to live out loud, because there's miracles and blessings that's on its way towards you. And I feel like that it could be you're not fully, yeah, look at this, shine in reverse. And I'm getting ready to read the guidance from this. I don't go back to the book a lot, but I'm being guided to read the direct message from that book. And it's in reverse, because this is your time to shine. And it's because of that 4 of Cups. You refusing to go with the change. You refusing to go with the flow that's keeping you stuck in this energy. So it's like you getting in your own way. It says you were born to shine, be seen, be heard, be a movement. We need to know your name. We want to learn your dance. Daring to rise and shine starts with the courage to be seen and heard. Your story matters and someone needs to hear it. Fear of shining brightly keeps you in the shadows, hiding and shrinking. There is no way to claim your voice and avoid rejection, criticism, and judgment, but you are not for everybody. If everyone likes you, you are not really being you. Goddess declaration. I am ready to be seen and be heard. And that just gave me chills, y'all, because I'm telling you, literally, everything that I have already been speaking about within this energy, this card just sums it up. Shine. This is your time to shine, sweetie. Stop hiding. Stop shrinking. Stop playing small, because you are a powerful being that is meant to be seen and meant to be heard. I truly pray this message helped you in some form or fashion. Peace, love, and prosperity to you always. If you have not already liked or subscribed, please do so. It would be greatly appreciated. Great day, beautiful souls.